So when he goes, this is not good enough, I was saying before, and I still see people doing that. If he goes hard, he'll just crush my arm and tap me out still, okay? So when he goes, focus on that farther down. Here, try and push, I'm gonna strain. Now, hold my arm tight. I still probably can't pull my arm out. That's why I wanna push his knee to the ground. Here, now it weakens. And at this point, just do Superman, okay? One more time, so. Basically, step one, the arm he's attacking. If I grab a hold of this arm, he's still probably gonna finish me. Does that make sense? You can attack that arm too. So I'm in a situation where I gotta protect this arm. So first thing first, I'm just grabbing my hand. So if he's trying to extend, I grab it, now I gotta get my weight on him. So how do I do that? How do I get my weight on him?
Over to your left.
Stack him up. Boom. That allows me now to grab a hold with one hand, because as I was saying, if I don't grab right now, he's gonna finish me. Even if I stack, he's gonna finish me. So I gotta pull, one, until I can get close enough to grab a hold. Now I don't need this hand because I can hold with this one. Again, if he extends, he'll probably get me eventually, but I have a second to get a better grip. Now I got a hold of him. He's not gonna finish me now. Try and extend hard. There's no way he's gonna finish with that arm under his neck. So that gives me the time now to bend that arm, look away, and then when I'm ready, quickly shoot my hand in. At this point, try and finish me. Why can't he finish now? Leverage. No leverage, my arm's bent. This arm that he's attacking is bent now in that figure four. That protects me. So I have time here to free my head. Does that make sense? Like we're incrementally, step one, protecting ourselves. Protect your arm, get the weight up. Get a hold of him, get a hold of him, bend my arm. I don't want it straight anymore. So now that I got a good grip, it allows me to get to here. Once the arm's here, it's protected. This is not protected. So step one, pull him in. Pull one, pull two, bend that arm. Now I have time to make some space, get free. Make sense? Yes.
Just curious, once you grab his neck with that free arm, does that arm prevent him from spinning under you?
Yes, it does. Because he has to, for him to spin under, he has to bring his head under me. So once I'm under that neck, he's not going to spin that way. Okay? Does that make sense? Let's go for a couple more minutes. I know it's good. So I'm here. Now, at this point, I look away. I'm going to look towards his butt. See the space in here? There is no space in there right now. Now there's a little bit of space. No space, a little bit of space. I can now let go. Put my hand in that little space. Okay, tight with your legs, please. I walk my hand up my face. Tuck my head, and then lift my elbow. Get my head free. And then I'm just going to turn and face him to practice, just so that we end up on our backs, so we don't have some special entries. The exact same entry you just did, but the leg that's at the head. We already said you got to have no space behind the knee, heels down, but you're also trying to drive your heel to the mat. It's just like a bridge. Don't extend your legs, okay? What I jokingly say this all the time, but if you ask somebody to bridge, lie down, straighten your legs, keep your legs straight, bridge. It's hard. Yeah, it doesn't work, okay? So we'd never do this. What would you do? You'd pull your feet in. It's the same in an arm bar. You got to keep your feet in. Don't extend your legs. Drive your feet down. So if he does that to me, and that's what we're going to practice right now really quick. Same arm bar he just learned. But he's going to drive his heel hard to the ground. Go ahead, hard. That'll put me on my back. As soon as you land here, I want you to grab your own wrist again. So the arm being attacked, the other hand grabs that and just pulls my wrists to my belly, keep my elbows in. That's all you're going to do for now, just so we get used to this position. So one more time, and do it quick, please. Yep. I grab and pull. Keep my elbows in, wrist to my chest. Show me this. Let's go. So, yeah, definitely cool. For this one, I told you I got to give him my arm. The problem is if I keep my arm bent, it'll crash into his arm. I'll stop my own motion. I need to straighten this out. So it's just like he's hanging onto a pipe, and that pipe is spinning inside his arms. Does that make sense? Okay, so I was pulling here. I give him my arm and turn my thumb immediately. This hand is important. I need to pull your heel in, please. He's pulling his heel in to limit the mobility of my head. So I need to grab immediately at the ankle and pull it away from my head a bit. See, I have some space now? That's all I need.
So I've given him my arm, I've pulled his ankle away, and now we do the motion I just taught you. Bridge up, and I start to walk and turn. My head is on the left side of his butt. I'm gonna end up with my head on the right side of his butt. That's the key to this. Up, walk, and watch on my head. As I turn my arm, my head is gonna come to the other side of his body. Make sense? If your head doesn't come under, you'll get stuck halfway. So you're bridging up, giving him your arm, turning, pulling that heel, and your goal is to walk and bring your head from one side of his body to the other. Taking this. Stay tight with everything, both legs. I might be kind of tough if he's hanging on tight, so I gotta make sure I bridge up high and look underneath him. See my head starting to go under? Okay, let's go for this.
Because was he thinking about stopping my hand? No, he was thinking about taking an armbar. So I want you to do that this time. Just come on top. Just take an armbar. We're going to do this. Your partner is going to be a good coach. Let him take an armbar. Your partner is going to be a good coach. So right now, they're going to pull their heels to your neck, because this is how you should do an armbar. Straighten your legs, please. Be really tight. This is actually not how you should do an armbar. He has no control of my head. In this position, my head can move freely. Pull my heel to your head. This is how we should be fighting. So you're just going to do that. You're not going nuts. You're going to be a good coach. And instead of worrying so much about the grips right now, we're just going to pull in here. We're going to grab, and we're just going to push that knee hard. And then cup it. And you're going to bridge up. And then you're going to turn and cup it. This is how usually it's going to happen. Grab my arm, and I'm looking to get underneath. So look away, get my hand on my face. Walk this up, block it, and I bridge up on top. I am out of the armbar. I'm out of the armbar. But I don't want him to mount me, okay? So at this point, I keep my weight on his leg and I pinch it. So you're trying to get on top. It's hard without that leg. And then I will switch on top.
You just pinch him against your ribs?
Pinch against my ribs.
That's important, otherwise there's no point in this technique. He's here, he's got my head. I got the inside of my arm. Hand on the ground, and immediately I turn up on my toes, and I put my weight on his thigh. Try to extend my arm. Make myself heavy. Now, this hand will grab his ankle. I'm going to push it down. I'm going to hook. I'm going to pull my heel to my butt. Lift my knee up, and pull my leg back. Tap into it. There's my 1% knee was cool. That's the first one you can try. Seems simple enough, but what we just did there, some people look at me like, what the hell is that? I locked his knee out, just like an arm bar. It's hooked on the inside of my leg, and I'm pulling his ankle back with my other leg. Simple technique, actually does work. It's one of those ones that you get once. And then after that, the guy's like, no, I'm not letting you do that. But it's a fun one. So. He's here, grab the inside of my leg, drop my head to the mat, up on my toes, and lean on him. So I'm heavy. Grab. The inside of this knee is going to be against my right leg. So I step my left leg over and hook the ankle at the bend of my knee. I pull my heel up, and then I just push my leg back. You're going to see the knees pressed against my thigh. And the other time. Show me this. Give it a try, guys. I really want to keep the face down that I use a lot, which actually looks kind of fancy, but it's not. It comes right off it. So, you got stuck here, up on my toes, lean, push this down. It's important, again, let go, man. Don't keep your leg raised. My thigh has to brace here, so I was up on my toes. When I go to do that knee bar, I need to brace his knee so that I can pull back. This is what I'm doing right here. His knee's braced on my leg. Happy to please pull back. That's all we're doing. So if my leg is too far back, obviously that doesn't work, right? So when you're doing this, watch the leg positioning of me. I was here. I usually step over and hook, but I'll have to brace that. Pull back, okay? Just remember that. And what I'd like you to do is still try the knee bar once, and then let the pressure off. The next technique comes right off. Okay? So every single time we're going to do the exact same technique we just did. We're going to try the knee bar. So I got stuck here, grab my leg. Pushed, hooked, I brace his knee, and pull back, tap him. Okay? Now, I'm going to grab this ankle, push it to the ground. I'm going to bring my head on the inside of that leg and do a nice little forward roll. And go. All right, I'll show one more time. No, I was joking. I was joking. I'll show one more time. So I know a bunch of people were like, what the hell did you just do? Here, hook inside of my knee. Take your knee bar position. Push this to free your head. It's just a shoulder roll now, but my head's too far forward. Pull your head back inside his leg. See this on the mat. Now, just jump and pull his leg with you. And then as I go, what do you think he's going to do right now with his leg? Make sure you don't let him. Just come on top. End up in half there. Okay, now go.